Hi everyone, welcome back to AFTV. I've got Robbie himself. A crucial win, Robbie. Let's just get your immediate emotions after that.
I ain't been in the studio no more for no more games. It's too nervy, man.
Yeah.
It's too nervy being in the studio. I'll tell you, I was saying on the stream, I'd rather be at the game, man, because at the game I don't get as nervous. Probably because you've got all the fans around you singing and stuff like that, because I was biting my nails, man. I mean, wow, we just got over the line. Deservedly, I thought we were the better team in the game, but wow, we make it hard for ourselves, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Let me ask you about that red card, because there's a lot of... I'm seeing some people say, look, shouldn't you give the benefit of the doubt to Martinelli? How can you give a second yellow to a player who doesn't know he's on the first? But then the kind of general feeling on the watch-along was, it is two yellows, probably?
It did look like two yellows, but I've never, ever, ever seen that before. In all the time I've been watching football, I can never remember seeing an incident like that. Now, in reflection after the game, looking at it, how does the player know he's already on a yellow? That's the thing. Like normally, I think if Martinelli knows that the initial one's a yellow, he doesn't commit the second one because he knows he's going to get sent off, right? He's done the second one because it's like, that was almost like one of those take it for the team kind of things. But there's no way he would have done that if he knew that the first one was a yellow. And the first one's quite innocuous because he kind of just pushes out and that. So I think it's a very harsh red card when I think, double yellow. I mean, probably by the letter of the law it's going to be given. But have you ever seen that before? I've never, ever seen that before in my life. I've been watching football for a very, very long time. I cannot remember that.
Yeah, I've never seen it before, but I wasn't massively surprised when I saw it because I thought, that's a yellow card and that's a yellow.
No, you've seen incidents like that before, James, and then they pull it back, or they say this yellow card's for the first one. Or I've just never ever seen that. And again, it's when we get back to the consistency thing. If that's the rules, cool. And I'm not complaining. It may well, he's a very experienced referee there. But I want to see that now in the future. I want to see that given all the time because I've just never seen that before. And I've seen incidents before where a player have committed more than,
2,000
an advantage played. Very harsh, I thought, on Martinelli. We're going to miss him for the next game. And yet again, down to 10 men. You know what I mean? But is it now we're getting used to playing with 10 men, right? So it's almost like we knew how to dig in because I thought after that, defensively, we were brilliant. The amount of balls that got whipped into the box, those players must have headaches.
Yeah.
From the amount of headers they had to put in, blocks. They were outstanding.
Really good cameo from Rob Holding.
Rob Holding came in, did well. Gabriel was outstanding. Ben White, outstanding. Cedric, Kieran Tierney, the whole of the back four. Thomas Partey and Xhaka in front of them helping out the defence.
Especially after the yellows.
Especially after the yellows, they were outstanding. And you know what, when you analyse that game, we had the best chances. Lacazette should have put the game to bed. I think in the first half, there was like a header that I think he missed. He could have maybe done a bit better with. And definitely the one-on-one, this is where we kind of have a little bit of a problem with Lacazette. He's had a good game. He's played well. He's worked hard for the team. But it's just in those moments where you want someone to be really clinical, that's where we're lacking. And that is the one thing that worries me going forward, right? We didn't sign a striker. I think your Vlahovic puts that away. You know what I mean? Your clinical 20-goal plus a season striker buries that chance. And that is where, if that's fallen to a United, a Cavani or somebody, a Ronaldo, they're putting that away, right? Or if they do, it's an absolute shock. We weren't overly shocked to see Lacazette miss it, and that's the problem we've got going forward. Are we going to be clinical enough when we get those chances in very tight games? But I don't want to complain too much because that is a huge win to go away to Wolves, win 1-0, down to 10 men, again, massive win.
Yeah, and look, it's not early. We're well into the second half of the season, but in terms of how big a win that was, is it too early to say that it was a crucial one in the top four race? Or?
Listen, I'm always saying crucial. You know what I mean? But listen, it's a massive win, man. We don't need 11 men. We can do it with 10, right? So, but that's a huge win. To me, the aim for me right now and for every fan and surely it must be for Mikel Arteta is to get into the top four. If we can get into the top four, you know, we can attract better players, and I think it would be a massive achievement for this team this season. Top four's the aim. I think after the last couple of nights with Manchester United dropping points at Burnley, with Tottenham losing to Southampton, you know, this was a massive opportunity for Arsenal, and we've taken it. And we've seen these opportunities a lot in recent times, and Arsenal haven't taken it. But today, they've taken the chance. It's only a pity now that we don't have a game at the weekend, you know, because of Chelsea are playing in that World Club thing. So we don't have a game at the weekend. But, you know, going into Brentford, we recharge, we get ready again, and we go again. And I think now that win is so significant that you've got to say now Arsenal are real contenders for the top four, definitely.
Roll on the next game. We've got a while to wait, but momentum's back now. Cheers, Rob.